Hi guys, just comment below and I'll be with you shortly. See ya! Hi everybody, I'm Yuli from the Luca Adventures vlog. I decided to open my first episode for the advice forum section where it's been a highly demand from my subscribers if I could make it, which is I didn't think much of it because it's always been a pleasure for me helping me people, advising people, talk to people when they don't have someone to talk, give them company when they are sad. When you are stressed, I can talk to you. I might not be able to help you overwhelm, but I can help you in the ability that I know. And I decided to start the first topic for this episode. And the next topic, the part 2, will be yours. So what you have to do is that you can message me privately and inform me of what you would like to talk about, anything regarding about processing, what it is to prepare if you're a fiancé or if you're a spouse, what is the difference, or you want to come as a tourist in another country. I will give you guys an advice in ability that I know only. I cannot give you more than how much I don't know. And also at the same time, if you're a person who is stressed of something, you're hiding something from your parents or from your family that you don't want them to know, it's better for you to have someone to speak to. You can message me. I will not tell your identity or to tell to people. You can even message me if you're not comfortable by sending me with your own profile. You can make a different one and just send me a message if you want it to be something people doesn't know and I wouldn't know you as well. So if that makes you feel comfortable, you can do so as well. And yeah, I'm very happy to help you guys, and feel free to message me. So I decided the forum today is that we're gonna talk about what it is like to be in overseas. So living abroad, guys, it's actually a very challenging life. Challenging life, why? We as a Filipino, we actually born with our own food. We like our own dried fish. Oh my goodness. We like our salted fish. We like our vegetable. We like our fruits. All of these things is something that you have to left behind when we are going to overseas. You will not eat the same fish. You will not have exactly the same food. You can put me a lot of platter in the table full of meat. I would not enjoy it because I was born with all those balanghoy, what we call cassava, what, like pako. I don't know whoever lives in the countryside in the Visayas area where we pick up those vegetables from the side of the river. Oh my goodness, you would miss all of those. You would miss all the dried fish, even the smell of it. Sometimes when we go to Philippines, I would intentionally bring dried fish, though that my husband is really disgusted with the smell. But don't worry, guys. I managed to put him to eat salted fish now. He likes salted fish. He would be eating salted fish with the bread. So I managed. He's complaining about the smell, but he's not complaining about the taste. So that's what matters. No, it's a lot of difference when you live abroad. Now, abroad, you will learn how to move your butt. You cannot sit around. Abroad, bills is chasing you. You have to pile left and right, I think including the air you breathe, you pine for it. Every single thing. Food, electricity, water, you cannot grab. I used to remember when we used to go in the farm where I live in the province in the Philippines. Oh my goodness, we just go collect everywhere. Sometimes we even stop going to school and we just gonna see guava tree and we would climb guava tree. We will be late by the time we arrive at school, and when we arrive at school, we would change our guava for a paper because we don't have paper. So somebody's gonna give us paper in exchange of guava. So all these kind of things we would do in the Philippines. All of these you can never find in a country. So to live in abroad is quite different. It's the opposite of your life, what you have. If you used to be the kind of a kid where you used to ride the buffalo and you hold the tile and you would go down the hill and then all this life adventure, you can never have it here. You can never have it here. You know, there's something I would tell you. I live in a farm. I did enjoy my life. We're not rich. We come from a family of poor family, but I'm happy. I'm so happy. I would never change anything. How long everybody is healthy, how long everybody is safe. I'm the blessed person that I feel in the world. Now, it's a lot of things that you will not be able to do in another country. Like, let's for example, in the Philippines, you eventually don't have a salt. You would go in the next neighborhood, you ask, can I borrow please a salt here? Oh my goodness, don't you ever knock to your neighbor and ask for a salt. You're gonna get in trouble. But so far, guys, I'm really lucky because since I'm married to my husband, and anyway, my husband is a foreigner, and wherever we go, people treat us nicely. He is absolutely a very friendly person, and people loves him. Wherever we go, people treat us very nice, and I'm really blessed, and I'm really happy about it. But here, in general, you cannot just go knock and ask them, hey, give me some salt, borrow me some eggs. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to go out because it's so cold and we ran out of egg, we didn't realize. And then I feel like sometimes my sister said, can you go and ask the neighbor if we can borrow some egg? And it doesn't exist. It doesn't work like that here. So those kind of things you would actually miss living overseas. Living overseas, guys, is also different, especially the weather. Our weather in the Philippines, my goodness, you can absolutely stay all day and night, no problem. And here, we gonna keep changing every single time. Bed, different bed. Dona, because dona, we need to have thicker dona when it's winter. We have thinner dona when it's summer. And then you have to keep changing your clothes as well. Summertime, we have a kind of open clothing. In wintertime, oh my gosh, it's up to the neck, cover everything. It's absolutely different. That's something you will miss. That's the difference between the Philippines and abroad. Another thing, when you will be overseas, the life here doesn't stop. One time, I remember, guys, I went to the Philippines. I was sitting outside somewhere in Makati, and I was sitting outside while waiting for the dentist. And I've seen these people sitting, and they took their time and happy and laughing and playing with the kid while waiting for their doctors. And I was thinking, life in abroad doesn't do like that. We all so much in a hurry. Everything is in booking and we have to be on time. Otherwise, you will be canceled and somebody is going to take over your time and you're still going to pay for that. And all these kind of things. Everything is in a hurry. Everything happens so fast. And you don't waste the time. But you know what? I grew up with that kind of culture where we take so much of our time. That's why we always have something called here the Filipino time. Because when people say, the meeting is 7 o'clock, when we actually arrive, no. We arrived 7:30 and we started at 8. That's how it works for the Philippines. No, not because we are being something else. No, that's how we are. And we enjoy our company. We enjoy our talking. And while I was sitting there outside the dentist, I was thinking, you don't know how lucky you are. You don't know how blessed you are that you still got time to play with your children. You still got time to laugh with your family. You still got so much time to stay outdoors and being with everybody, chica and talking. Life in overseas is not like that. We all move fast. It feels like, I always tell my husband, it feels like somebody's kept chasing a knife right at my back, that whenever I stop, I will get stabbed, so I have to keep moving. That's how it feels like. But that's how it is. Because here, abroad, bills doesn't stop. Everything. It's absolutely, it's a beautiful country. You will get everything as well. But that's a difference. That's something you will miss in the Philippines. No. But when you live also overseas, there's something also that we don't have. We have a lot of benefits, and that's the reality. People lives better life. In general, they are very blessed. They have everything what they need, guys. Absolutely everything. People in abroad actually, they're very blessed in a way that they are more financially better than others. But when you are born as a Filipino, you don't see these things. You will still see your culture and you will still love and embrace your culture. I still miss, believe me or not, guys, here I can eat anything what I want. I want to go and eat burger, I'll stop and eat burger. I want to go buy that, I can buy that. I want to buy a nice dress, I'll buy that. I can do anything. Do something, I can do it. But you know what? There's something that I can never do here, what I can do in the Philippines. When I go home, first thing that I go, guess what? I'm the happiest person once I stop in Jollibee. I don't know what it is. When I arrive at Jollibee, I feel like I own the world. It's something that I don't have here. I can have chicken, I can eat. I can eat beef, I can eat burger. But that it's not because Jollibee is Jollibee. It's because that's where the culture you grow up. And every time before, when you want to go snacks, your parents go with you to Jollibee and like that. It's something, I think it's about the sentimental value. It's something that you share together with your family that makes you feel like that. Because me and my husband, once we go to Philippines, that's the only happiness that we mention straight away. Jollibee. Even my sister, when they coming here, I always ask them, "Can you please bring Jollibee?" And don't worry, yeah, but it's gonna be cold. It's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be tasty. And I said, I don't care. Just let it try. So they try one time actually, and they asked them to check it in the airport because it's a food. They're not allowed to bring it in. So that's something what we don't have in this country. Life in abroad is beautiful. You can go a lot of nice places, buildings, and all this kind of stuff. And sometimes when we are actually in the Philippines, like before, I haven't been abroad and I was in the Philippines. When I see in the television or photos, I would always say, "Wow, it's so nice." Even I would see only a picture, of a clay. Somebody take pictures of a clay, and I would see it's so nice, the red clay. But hang on a moment, when you actually comes here, it's the opposite, guys. You would actually miss Philippines. No matter how much nice things you will see, you will miss Philippines. That's something that you can never change. It's irreplaceable, and I know everybody and a lot of people, especially people OFW, those people who work so hard for the family, and I really salute you guys for doing all the sacrifices for your family. Those people, they have nothing to wish than every day counting that their contract will be done soon and they can go home and embrace with their family. It's something, guys, that we can go in a building, look beyond and show you guys so much view and beautiful places. But deep in our heart, you know what's the most joy that we feel? Hey, I'm going to Philippines. That's the best that we feel. So it's something that you cannot have abroad. Another difference, guys, also overseas and Philippines, is that good thing also I like about in another country is that people here are not sticky nose. People here, they mind their own business. So you could eventually walk upside down, put your hat on your foot and your shoes put on your head. They don't care. You can tumbling upside down. You can run. You can crawl. People doesn't mind. You do what you like. It's something that they don't interfere with your personal life. You didn't interfere about your life. They don't interfere what to do. It's something good. But they do help, guys. Like for example, there is incident where people needs a help and like that. They're very kind and warm people. They also give their hand, the leaning hand. They give, they help. There are people also who's very very friendly people. Yes, sweetheart. Oh, they are also very generous people. So if, like say for example, accident on the road or someone is in need help, everybody will jump. They will come and help you. So it's something beautiful, something beautiful. And another thing when you are actually abroad is that you always very happy to go places, and you actually thinking, hey, I'm gonna go abroad, I'm gonna speak English, and then I'm gonna be really good at it, I'm gonna be fluent and like that. But you know what's the funny thing, guys? When you actually go somewhere and you find Filipino, you would jump of joy and start speaking your dialect or speaking your language because you miss speaking your language. I'm just very lucky my husband actually learned how to speak my dialect, because one time I brought my family, my parents here, and I never thought they were speaking to him completely in Visayan dialect. And then one time I was just very surprised that when my husband actually sitting in a corner and I was asking my mom, where was those things? I couldn't find it. And my husband actually answered from the other side in English, not in Visayan, but he replied. And I was so confused. How did he understand what I was asking about? And then that's the beginning of it. I was so excited that when my parents will come here, I said, oh my goodness, how cute will be my dad will speak English. How cute will be my mom will speak English. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so cute. They're gonna be so fluent. And I was so shocked one day when I was at home looking for something and my husband would eventually reply in English. He understand exactly what I was asking, and he would use few words. He would say ambot, dili, wala. He can identify which one is Visayan. He can identify which one is Tagalog as well. And he would understand, actually, guys, even now, I can proudly say he can understand 70% of, I'm talking about Visayan dialect. And the Tagalog, no, he knows how to say ano, but it's not like basically he's probably 15% only with the Tagalog, but he can identify it's Tagalog. And it is amazing, it is amazing that you would, like I said, you would jump when you see Filipino, and especially it's exactly the same dialect you're speaking, and you would return each other. It's gonna be so noisy. It's so noisy. And the funny thing, because when you're in Philippines, you would always say, "Hey, I'm going to abroad. I'm gonna speak English, and I'm gonna be this, that." And I'm telling you based on my experience, and I said I'm gonna speak English. When I see here, I was so excited when I would see Filipino and I would speak our dialect with them. And it's something. I don't know what's in our mind, but yeah. Another thing that you actually like also, and the difference between our country in a foreign country, is that sometimes we don't know people, even though they are our neighborhood, or even though there's someone that you know before. You're not that close. You're not that close. But a funny thing, when you're actually going abroad and you actually from same country, even the different state, but you would get so excited to do such an effort to travel or to flight just to be with that person and to see that person. And while you live in the same area, you could actually don't say hello, that even though you live next to each other. So it's something, I don't know, it's something special. It's something, like I said, but proud to say, if you're planning to come abroad, just enjoy every single bit of your time left before you're coming overseas. Spend it really, really well with your family. Your family will be the first person you would ever miss when you come to abroad. They will be the first person you would think when you step in another country. They would be the first person you will cry about. You don't cry because you're brokenhearted. You would cry because you're gonna miss them so much. And say I feel like crying already because I've experienced it when I arrive in a country where I live now, and so it's something that you can never change. The food, the talking habit, everything. So, but when you come overseas, you would see a lot and appreciate a lot as well, because you will see a lot of beautiful things. You will see people treat you very nice here and fairly. You would see people actually very, very loving. They would talk to you, honey, darling, how are you? In the Philippines, try to call honey and darling, and they are in trouble already. They would be in so much trouble. But here, people calls you, hi, darling, how are you? And when you go to the supermarket, people would eventually, how was your day? How are you today? You have a great day, and this kind of thing. So it's something beautiful. This country actually, a lot of things I really admire about it. It's not only how people jump and help and do such thing for you, but I like how people treat each other. They would also appreciate what you have, what you can do. It's a kind of people, they don't get jealous. So it's a kind of people, their life doesn't base on material. They don't base on what you have and how much you have. So you could even be a great friend to someone higher, to someone CEO or big. Like here, people doesn't treat you any different. People sometimes celebrity walking, just say hello, hi, good day, mate. That's all what they do, and they don't. It's not like if you would be someone like that, and if you were be someone richer, or someone you have a car, or you have a new refrigerator, they would treat you better than the others. No, you can be friend with the biggest people in rank. They could be CEO, they could be the richest people. They would hug and embrace you, and I experienced that, guys. I have a lot of friends which is they are so much better life than I have, and they have greater things that I have, and they would treat you like absolutely a family to them. So it's something in a balanced way, where we miss our country, where we came from, but we can also embrace what we're going to. So that's something what I can share with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. And for the next session, you can talk, you can ask me for a marriage advice, or how it is, how to treat your husband right, or how to treat your wife right. If you are a foreigner wanting to marry a Filipina, you're also more than welcome to ask me if what is the better way of choosing the right woman. Because I know it's not the culture, guys. It's not like you can say, hey, I'm gonna marry Filipina because they are perfect, or I'm gonna marry like that because they're perfect. No, we have differences. We can come from the same culture, but we have the same different personalities as well. So if you're a foreigner who wanted to seek an advice, what is the best way, or what to look at to find the right person to be with, or the right Filipina to be married with, feel free to ask me, and I'll just tell you in the ability that I know. I cannot promise you is gonna satisfy my answer, but at least if I can give you how much I know, and or if you're a Filipina wanting to marry a foreigner, you can ask me what it is like and how it is like. I can tell you all of these things, or anyone who can ask me what's the best surprise you can give to a woman, because I'm a woman and I know what is also as a woman, what pleases us as a woman, this kind of things. Or if you are a woman, especially that you're going through a tough times, especially of trying to conceive and having a problem of being a mother, feel free to speak to me, and I can give you some advice and tips, and to help you out to get through all of this stress in your heart. And yeah, I hope you guys you like it. I hope you guys you watch the whole thing, and I'll see you for the next episode. So this is our first free advice and forum episode, guys. It's the part 1. So I'll see you next time. Continue subscribing.